Brightest blessings, everyone. Psychic medium Elizabeth Grove, the Paranormal Priestess. Welcome to the Paranormal Priestess YouTube channel. It's great to have you here. I know it's been a little bit of a while. Thank you for your patience. I took a little bit of a break, which sometimes I tend to do when it's really time to step back and take a breath and perhaps work on myself, cultivate whatever I need to cultivate on my journey. So thank you so much for allowing me the time to do that. And here I am. If you are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Elizabeth, and of course I am a psychic medium. I also am a divine channeler, a light language healing practitioner, and a spirit extractor specialist for those of you who have attachments or feel like you're under a psychic attack. I do very, very unique work from the light body with this, and I will be talking more about that in the future. This work that I offer, all of the work that I offer, it's really here to help you on your spiritual awakening journey, your ascension path. Many of my clients are on the ascension path, of course, because you resonate with me, you vibe with me, you are twin flames, so you're going through that dance of the twin flame or sacred partnership or divine partnership, and I am able to assist with all of that, from reading work to healing, clearing work. I really pretty much cover all of the avenues there, as well as any kind of guidance that you may need. Today's video is all going to be about the heart chakra. Yes, the heart chakra healing. And I haven't done one of these videos in a long time, a light language healing. So this is going to be one to hopefully help you to shift this space, help you to heal, help you to activate. I've been doing a lot of this work myself recently, and this space can close off for many people. We've lived many lifetimes, we lived in many dimensions or many different realms and went through so much. We also have a lot that comes in from the bloodlines, and we go through traumas, right? And this is now the time where we are transforming the shadow, right? We are bringing in the light, we are aligning higher, we are opening up to our true selves. And it's really a very important time to heal the heart chakra. We hold on to rejection, abandonment wounds, betrayal wounds, just feeling like we're not good enough, we're not safe to receive love, give or receive love, because of disappointments and hurts and pains that we've had in our past. And this is soul history past. This is history of our ancestors as well, for holding on to their stuff. We can shut down, we can close off, we can have those walls or those heart guards, we can repress so much pain. And so it's very, very important at this time, because our true power is in our hearts, right? It's in the sacred heart. So I thought today this would be a perfect time to really work on the heart and bring in a light language healing, transmission of light, so that way, if you are struggling with this, if you are afraid of being safe, afraid of being in your vulnerability, if there has been situations in the past that you recall, and maybe many others that you just don't recall, this is going to help you. And if you're still holding on to the old hurts and pains, as far as holding on to those connections to other people, this is also really going to help to dissolve that and to really bring in that loving vibration, loving frequency transmission, and open and activate the heart. So without further ado, we're going to get into this. And of course, I offer sessions for individuals. And when I do these light language healing sessions for individuals, we really go into very specific things as much as possible. I'm also really able to in fact read Akashic records in many ways, because I'm gathering information from other lifetimes. I am getting these visions, or I'm hearing from your higher self, and we're able to really pinpoint certain things. So if you feel stuck, with your work, you feel stuck on your journey, I am here, theparanormalpriestess.com, and we can do a light language healing session. But this is going to be more of a general one for those of you who are tuning in today, okay? All right, so what we're going to start out doing is we're just going to take a nice big cleansing breath and releasing anything at this stage of your ascension that you are holding on to right now that might be affecting your heart. It's weighing heavy on you. Anything that's not serving you now, and releasing it back to the light, back to source. And on the next breath, we are going to be bringing in more light, more love at this stage. So bringing that in, allowing it in, allowing yourself to just relax and just be open to receive as much as you can. Allow yourself to relax and be open to receive this. You're tuning in today for a reason, so you're meant to benefit from this healing. And I'm just going to call Source, Love, and Light, Mother, Father, Source of all that is. Thank you for being with us today to allow us to dissolve this, to create this shift within the heart. And I'm going to call in the 4 archangels of the 4 directions with their 4 fires and 4 seals of protection. Archangel Raphael in the east. Welcome, Archangel Michael in the south. Welcome, Archangel Gabriel in the west. And Archangel Ariel in the north. So that's 4 archangels with their 4 fires. So we have Raphael with emerald green fire. We have Michael with electric blue fire. We have Gabriel with diamond white fire. And we have Ariel with ruby red fire. And their pentacle seals of protection to match. Thank you for holding, sealing, and protecting all sides of our energy fields and doing the same in the common space, the space where you are, doing this throughout the full multidimensional existence of that space. So thank you for doing that. We're going to ask Archangel Metatron, protector of the universe and holder of the Christ grid, to be present now and to bring the golden white fire into the space. So just allowing that golden white fire to fill up the space that you're in, ceiling, walls, floor, window to window, door to door, all objects, all furnishings, everything in the space, shifting into this light, closing and sealing that space off, allowing it to raise to the highest vibration and frequency possible. Thank you. And we're going to allow ourselves to now align with the Christ grid, because Archangel Metatron is the protector of the Christ grid. And allowing this to be a column of gold and white fires that comes down, all chakras above the head opening, cleansing, aligning, down through the crown, third eye, throat. If you can't visualize, just your intention, it allows it to happen. Heart, and anchor there in the heart. So from the heart chakra and all chakras above, all layers, levels, dimensions are aligned with the Christ grid, the great essential sun. Thank you. And breathe and open. And lastly, in the below space, a Cloven Archangel Sandalphon, holder of the new earth grid, the 5D crystalline grid. Thank you for being with us and allowing that crystal white fire to come up into the space that you're in, into that common space, filling it up also, merging with the Christ light in the space, filling the entire space up, closing and sealing it off, and grounding that space, anchoring the light in that space. And allowing that light, that grid, to come up. All chakras below the feet, opening, cleansing, aligning through the legs, through the base, the sacral, solar plexus, and into the heart, and anchored in the heart. So from the heart chakra and all chakras below, all layers, levels, dimensions are aligned with the crystalline grid of the earth, 5D grid of the earth. Thank you and hail and welcome. So we have the 6 archangels holding space. Okay. I'm going to call upon my higher selves, my iron presence, my highest team of light to assist today, calling upon yours as well, who's watching this, to assist whatever you need at this time. I'm going to call upon Archangel Michael. So these are the special beings that I'm going to call forth. Lords of Karma, who also work with Archangel Michael to help to clear any kind of karmic blockages and create that balance of the scales. Michael also has the scales, so he helps to do that. So Archangel Michael, Lords of Karma, Archangel Raphael for the heart. Thank you. I'm going to also call upon Archangel Gabriel for emotions. Okay, so allowing Gabriel to come forth. And another archangel I love to work with who is connected with the heart and the pink light is Archangel Chamuel. Gabriel is really of the emotional body, but that could be really helpful in this transmission today too. We're also going to call upon Archangel Chamuel of the heart. So we've got that pink and green light. And lastly, I'm going to call upon a goddess who I love to work with, a very popular goddess from Ireland, Goddess Bridget, or some call her Brid. And I love Bridget. She is such a beautiful, nurturing energy. She's definitely known for her miraculous healing, her magical healing. So I'm going to ask her to join us today to also assist with this. And ultraviolet fire angels. I'm going to call upon the ultraviolet with the diamond white fire. So ultraviolet diamond white. So just imagine there's a sphere of ultraviolet diamond white fire. Above the head, below the feet, all the way around front to back. The ultraviolet fire is going to help to really transmute, bring freedom. We have the diamond white fire. And the diamond white fire is really a beautiful, more gentle kind of purification fire. So allowing these two. So ultraviolet diamond white. And I'm going to ask for Archangel Raphael and Archangel Chamuel to send a transmission of green light, emerald green light, and pink light into the heart now. All layers, levels, dimensions of the heart. Into that heart chakra, into that heart space. And allowing us to heal the way we're meant to heal at this time. All right. So the first thing that we're going to do is I'm going to ask your higher selves. Those of you who are watching, this will definitely work. I'm going to ask your higher selves now to, and you're here as well, consciously watching this. Your higher self and your team will help to release any contracts, agreements, vows, oaths, permissions, consciously made or unconsciously accepted, where you still have lower core. It's also creating lower cords or threads or hooks, creating those lower connections, where those lower connections still exist with old relationships, old intimates from the past. Anywhere where there's still old timelines of heartache or heartbreak, rejection, abandonment, or betrayal wounds there, low self-worth, low value. And also anywhere where you have these permissions, these contracts, agreements, vows, permissions with those of your bloodline. So we're keeping the cords of love, of course, but we're going to dissolve anything that's lower, that's created any child wounds or young adolescent wounds, coming into young adult wounds. So allowing those now to, all those contracts, agreements, vows, permissions, consciously made, unconsciously accepted, anything that might be also hidden or backed up. I'm going to ask your higher selves and your teams now to release, to renounce, release, and destroy all of these, to dissolve all of them. All layers, levels of the being, all consciousness levels, all minds, multidimensional bodies, across all dimensions, all timelines, all bloodlines, all incarnations, all time and space, all universes, including the dream time. And to allow all layers, levels of the soul Akashic records to be cleared. Thank you, and thank you, Source, Love, and Light, for making sure that that this is 100% done, and to remove anything that we may not know about, anything that would recreate any of this. Thank you for allowing this to be 100% done. Okay, and before we get into the actual light language transmission itself, if any of this energy is still existing in the entire the soul complex, everything from the oversoul level to the monadic to the soul group level. Okay, all manifestations of you, all connections, whether they're karmic connections or the entire soul complex. This is really helpful for sacred partnership or twin flames, allowing all of that energy to also dissolve as well. Okay, and that energy being thoughts, beliefs, stories, programming, imprints, bringing light into those emotions, any projections, dissolving that. Dissolving any habits or patterns or addictions that might have come from it. All of this. Thank you, Source, Love, and Light. Making sure this is 100% done. Okay, so that's a lot that we're all going to do in one shot. So bringing in that ultraviolet diamond white fire, the beings that have called forth, your higher selves, your team. The transmissions of light into the heart from the archangels. And here we go. Ahri herri kor isandra har istundu he arte. Era ikroto kusandra ishun bruhor ahresetu ori ishika. Shandre rotoku sandra har ikroto kusokroto kusir ati ari ishun bratoku se. It's coming through as may you all be free from the pain that you have all received for too long. Drahar ekorotokut sandraha shakotni ershik er ekrotokut se sa re ekrotoku sokrotokuse bratoku sokra er ekronuguse bratokuse. What you have been holding on has been permeating you. Dres Sando Rahare Kratokushan Shotuet Sense Bratoku Sokra Akrotoku Sokrotokusi Bratni Ar Erotokushan. It has caused you to fear your safety. Bratokosar Ar Eshinkrotokusat Aurea Er, and having you feel like you have nothing to really give. Drahare Ekrotokutsat Rahare Eshar and Shibri Sansok no en. Also dissolve those masks that have been created from all this pain, those masks that you thought once have kept you safe, or the false selves, false archetypes. There goes all those permissions. Dissolving those connections, those lower chords. With forgiveness, it is done. So setting that strong intention as we do this, that you are forgiving both the self and others. Behold, your heart space is being soothed and bathed. De sen shikura at she karit she chinduche isandra to kosandi area bratoko sakreti kisium de secrato kosagnia bratoko socrotia. This pain that has been severe is no longer hidden or repressed. Shaktor etni ratsotukne are hawar ka rishi karosot sot and yatot at eri it androha arishinkrotoko semi drokori retoko sombra toko sakren bratoko sahare. You have felt not good enough. You have felt ignored. Because your being has been of a different vibration, or you're a different type of soul. So it's been challenging being here and being really understood. It's then yet the Zakadowitz says that Hetsotokotish, Tarich Shahawi ich Ahuri Ekno Ara, Bratoko Sokrani Erem. Do not be afraid to feel, dear ones. Trasha Tarasa Sakratikir or Okrotoko Sato Ar Ertuko Se Raem, Sotnuishi. To not feel is not better. Allowing yourself to process this emotion, process this pain will bring freedom. Dahrete sandratu kar akrotuku sandi eknu ashimbratuku sukre amrat ekrotuku seni and you will be able to bring in a higher love. Ha shaha waha shaha ho irese ha ho shiku ha 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 do it sen deni de the akrotuku sakrotuku sani ra the actions of the past are now over. Do not live from them. In other words, it's time to now not operate from the pain. We can't change what happened in the past, but we can change of how we perceive it, right? And we can live in a different way, in a higher way, gaining the gifts of those experiences. So allowing the gifts of those experiences. The wisdom, the knowledge. Greater clarity, greater awareness. To bring in and align with that union consciousness. Da wiche ko ni esterit states ot are et uni har ekno et same. Nira agrotoko sakret es in the Drekrotoko sakret es in the for those that have come before you, so the ancestors, allowing their pain to dissolve and all of their thoughts, beliefs, stories, programming, including relationship programming, sexual programming, all of these different things, all the societal programming. Again, all layers, levels of the being, all conscious levels, all minds, all multidimensional bodies, across all dimensions, all timelines, all bloodlines, all incarnations, all time and space, all universes. And dissolving at the oversoul level, the monadic level, and the soul group level. With forgiveness towards yourself and forgiveness towards others. Bringing in a higher love, a higher relationship template. Aligning with it's safe to be me, it's safe to express love, it's safe to give and receive. Dissolving all unhealthy need or fears of being alone. So there am. You are never separate from love, never separate from love. You are love. You could never be without it. Thank you, Source, Love, and Light, for completely seeing this 100% done, removing anything that would recreate any of this or anything that we may not know about, and allowing this to be done. Thank you, Source, Love, and Light. Allowing the alignment with your true soul, your true divine original blueprint. Again, it's safe. It's safe to express who you truly are, express the way you really feel. See now that this is done. Take a deep breath and release, allowing that shift. Thanking all the beings who have showed up today to assist us. And just knowing that we are all going through this journey together. We are all transforming, and know that even though you might have worked on some things, there's always that weaving, right? Working on layers, working on levels of things. That healing is never linear, so we do have to be patient with ourselves, patient with our path, and just keep surrendering to the path, surrendering, even surrendering in a way where we may think that we know certain things or we know spiritual knowledge, and just be open also even to that as you open and as you transform, as you activate, that sometimes that information is subject to change. We're all going through incredible shifts now, so just staying very open, okay? And if you really enjoyed this today, this was a very short, much shorter version of what I normally do in sessions. I am here, and I would love to be able to do a personal light language transmission. Again, this is really excellent, especially for those of you who are twin flames or sacred beloveds, and you're really struggling with understanding it. You are doing that dance, or you want to take your healing to the next level. And if you're fully surrendered, you want to take your healing to the next level and be really broad with it, I am here, theparanormalpriestess.com. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let me know how this went, how you felt. Please leave comments below, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.